Welcome to another episode, everyone. There in the Los Angeles County Jail, the most dangerous Los Angeles County jail, me, the big fella, ended up running into an individual that I had robbed on the street, and things went to hell in the handbasket rather quickly. This is part one of I run into the dude that I robbed on the street in the LA County Jail in my module. And things went very wrong. Well, first let me say, because some of you people are asking me in the comments, hey, what's your other channel? What's the name of your other channel? I say it every time. I say the link is in the description. It's in the description of this channel. Go to the description of this channel. You'll find a link to that channel. It's called The Unwoke Culture. It's outdoing this channel over here already by far. It's not even close. They messing with me over there. That's where I'm about to be all day in just a minute. Nevertheless, let's get to this in this channel here. Me and my best friend, Measy. This is what I called him. This is what I really call him, Measy. My best friend, rest in peace. Measy passed away right before I got out of prison. I got out of prison in April 2022. And me and Measy grew up together. Now, Measy passed away. This is all important to the story, I guess, maybe, somewhat. Measy passed away because he popped a pill and he didn't wake up. He popped a pill. They tried to wake him up, his family, for work the next morning, and he never woke up. Excuse me, y'all. So, me and Measy, we grew up together from childhood, since we were 4 years old. We were extremely close, boy, even in our childhood. But I had a problem with robbing people at this time. And, most of the time I was doing this with a weapon. In fact, I was terrorizing. At a young age, I had already been shot with a 12 gauge shotgun at the age of 12, as many of you know. And so I was heavily in the street at a very young age. And I was terrorizing situations and terrorizing individuals. And when I got out of prison in 2010, I got out in 2009, but in 2010, so when I got out of prison in 2009, a lot of my crew, they like, oh man, this dude he out now, and Measy is out. Man, this is trouble. This is big trouble. Because we were terrorizing when we was younger. I was really out of control. I'm going to have to tell you about some of that stuff, man. But I'm not proud of it. It's not a good thing at all. I'm not here to glorify it. I was out of control, and so was Measy. And we were a terrible duo. And we were terrorizing individuals. And so when I got out, and back in the days, we had this spot, where we sold trees. And Tevin Campbell used to come by, Tone Loc. It was a gang of celebrities coming by buying the weed. We had some fire. This is before Kush. It was just chronic, but it was fire. And it was so much traffic. We was making so much money that we ended up going through many different wars with individuals over this spot. So when I get out, they over here, they selling again. They selling a lot. And they selling tree, pounds of it basically. But individuals are also getting robbed. Individuals from different hoods. In fact, when I got out, this ramped up some. the word that got out that these two individuals are back together and they're terrorizing once again. Don't get caught over there trying to bring a sack. We had laid quite a few individuals down, me and my best friend. I was fresh out of prison and I was thirsty. I was hungry and I was still looking to get my money in the very wrong way because it's certainly not the right way. And, excuse me. But I'll get into some more of that, at some point. But at this time, I just didn't care. So individuals are coming by. Now, this had been happening before I got out of prison. Individuals coming by, they bringing a sack. They getting booked. They getting cooked. So the word is already out. Even before I got out of prison, be careful going over there to this certain part of the neighborhood where these dudes at. They over here tripping, bro. They gonna lay you down. Nah, man, it's cool, man. I know them dudes, man, bro, they tripping on everybody. I'm telling you, they gonna lay you down. But not everyone is getting laid down, but many individuals are. So when I get out, I find out this is what's going on. This is right up my alley. This is what's going on. Got some that's just making their money selling it, but it's a few dudes, they laying it down. So I immediately joined up. I link up with my dog, with my road dog. And we set up something. We setting up a lot of. I'm gonna have to get into it at some point. I'm gonna have to see how much I can share. Statute of limitations is over with some of this stuff. So we setting up things. We having individuals bring by. I'm tripping. I'm laying down pretty much everything. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's up. You really got to be somebody from somewhere. And I got to know this in order for me not to lay you down. That's just out of respect. That's not even out of fear. Because I don't care. It's broad daylight shootouts and all this over these situations, man. It is what it is. I just didn't care. So we set this one up with this Crip dude. He's about to bring by about 10 peasies. Right, now, I know this individual. I know him. And he's a solid individual. He is not a coward. But he just wasn't solid enough for me to be deterred from my mission. So, me and my dog, we set it up and we say, okay, when they come in the house, we doing stuff at my boy's house. This is how much we tripping, man. We tripping. When they come into his house, where he lay his head at, when they come inside of the house with the stuff, I'm going to make sure he got it, my dog say. And the code word is such and such. When you hear that, come out. So I'm somewhere on the side. I'm hiding. I'm hanging out. You're not going to see me when he come in. He got to come in and search the house. I'm somewhere in the cut. But I'm right there where the action is at. So we just want to make sure he has everything before I even come out. But sometimes I would wear a mask. Sometimes I wouldn't. Because I'm like, these dudes already know who I am. I can't hide. I can't hide myself. I'm too big. They know who I am. I might as well just, it is what it is. The ones who I knew was going to know that it was me, they know my voice, everything. I'm like, man. So I decided I wasn't going to put on the mask with this situation right here. I'm just going to come out and lay him down. This dude is, they're hood. They cool. Or he wouldn't be over here. But, whatever. So the dude come in, you know, I'm somewhere looking out the window. I see him get out of the car. He got like, a couple bags on him. Got the stuff stuffed in there. So I said, okay, this look like this is a go. So I run to my spot. Bam, I got the blicky. He come in. I mean, he know my road dog too. He don't have on a mask. He inviting him over to his house. We both don't care. So he come in, my boy, he embraced, what's up, dog? All right, man, well, what's up, man? Oh, yes, it smells good too, man. I smell it, man, what it looking like? I hear him open up the bags. Then my boy, he say the code word, letting me know that it's a go. So I come out and do what I do. What I've been doing since I was a child, unfortunately. I laid him down, give it up. He like, bro, for real? He's saying it just like, he like, bro, for real? Y'all for real? Because he knows us. I'm sure he's saying, like, I'm right here at y'all house. I know where I come burn this place down in an hour. Y'all must about to kill me. Are you serious? Y'all ain't wearing a mask, that you stick. I'm like, no, it's for real. This thing right here don't tell you that it's the real deal. Yeah, it's the real deal, bro. Lay your ass down and divest yourself of all of your worldly possessions. You're going to survive this brutal assault. You're not looking to end you. It's possible. That's not our objective. We just want what you got and you can go. Now, again, I'm not here to glorify this. This was wrong on my part. I've been robbed myself quite a few times in the ghettos, catacombs, and grottos of America. This is the culture that we have adopted, unfortunately, a destructive culture. A dog eat dog culture, a black man eat black man culture. Even then I had the presence of mind to take my tyranny outside of the neighborhood. I'll get into that too. But at this juncture, we laying stuff down for pizzazz. Dude come up off of it. Really had no choice. Patted him down, all that, make sure he had it. I'm thinking he probably got a Strizap in the car. I'm thinking, man, this dude got a blick in the car. We got to go search the car. Now I'm about to let him go get back in the car and get his thing and start just gunning at the house, whatever. So I'm like, bro, you got one of them things in the car? He's like, nah. I said, yeah, of course you gonna say no. I said, come on, man, we're gonna go to your car and search your car. Make sure. Then just get up out of here and don't come back. Don't ever come back. That's all you can do, bro. Just accept this. Just get up out of here and don't, if you try to come back, it's gonna be bad for you. You know this, it's gonna be bad. But do what you want to do. Clearly, I don't care. Searched his car, nothing was there. He got on. I didn't see him anymore. I'm sitting there in the Los Angeles County Jail for a case. And in fact, my dog was there as well. He was in a different part of the county jail. He finagled his way up there where the trustees were at. I'm down here where all the action is at. We have a case together. We going to court. And, he telling me, man, come up there where I'm at, this and that. I'm so still involved, man, and active. I'm staying down here. I'm right here, bro. I don't even want to go up here where my dog is, my best friend. I'm so much down here into all of the nonsense that's going on in the module. There's a lot of violence, a lot of robberies, a lot of everything going on in the module. And I done came and basically took control of the module. It didn't take me long. And as I'm in there in the module, and individuals already know who I am, I got the module. I'm running this stuff at this point. Again, it didn't take long for this, the transfer of power. In comes Fluffy. Let's call this individual Fluffy that I laid down. Me and my dog. One of my comrades that was there in the module with me knew the situation from the street. The word again was out on the street that the terrible two, the damaging duo is back together and they're wreaking havoc. So many individuals already know that we've laid this individual down. They're telling certain individuals, man, don't go over there, bro. They over there tripping. Like, nah, man, it's cool. I know this dude. And like, man, he don't care if he know you or whatever. He over there tripping. I'm telling you, don't go over there. So the word is already out, like in neighborhoods. I'm telling you, man, if you go over there, they're going to lay you down. Just don't do it. We getting into it over this. We having shootouts and all this over us laying people down in broad daylight. Me and my dog, we was almost suicidal. We didn't care, man, really. I don't want y'all to get the wrong impression, though, of my dog, because he like one of the best people I've ever known. We were out there robbing people and we were getting robbed and all of this as well. This is just a life we were living, a culture that we were involved in. But he was not a bad person, I'm talking about, at all. I'm talking about, man, one of the best people you ever meet in your life, man. I want you to think, well, damn, I see why he died, took the pill and didn't wait. Nah, man, this is one of the best people you meet in your life. I swear to God. He was there for everybody, man. No matter who you were, where you from, what color you were. This was a great man. So bam. One of the homies that knew, what we were out there doing, he knew about this situation. He knew about this particular dude. That, we had laid this dude down. The word is out. So the dude come in the module. And like, I heard about it. They said, like, they report, I'm getting a report on who's pulling up, what's going on. So they let me know so-and-so such is put up, so-and-so from such is put up. If they on the other side of the tier, other side of the module, I don't know that they're here yet. So individuals come over there, they telling me, individuals they come and tell me, they don't know what's going on. They tell me so-and-so here, so-and-so just put up, so-and-so just put up, so-and-so just put up. And then when they named Fluffy, I said, Fluffy, cuz? From Whoop-de-Whoop? They said, yeah. I said, what he look like? I want to make sure this is him. And they described him to a T. I said, oh, wow. This dude is in the module. Then not long after that, my young homie, he come down there. He like, bro. Like he almost out of breath. I said, I already knew why he was at the cell. I knew exactly why he was at the cell. To tell me this, and he know what happened on the street. He know about a few situations. He knew what happened with me and this dude on the street. He's coming to tell me immediately, put me up, man, this dude is in the module. Prepare yourself, whatever. So when he comes, I'm like, I already know, bro, I already know. I'm like, man, shit, he can't stay here. That's the first thing, I'm like, he can't stay here. He can't stay here, bro. That's out. He got to go. Straight up. It's up there. It's up right now. So homie like, man, on the set, it's up. So I'm telling him, we're about to do our due diligence. Let the necessary people know what's going on and what's about to go on. And in part 2, I'll let you know exactly what went on. When old Fluffy, who I had the temerity and the gall to lie down on the street without a mask. This is very dangerous enterprise that I was involved in. Why? Lying people down with a weapon to their face, finger on the trigger. Individuals, well, they're seeking retribution. They want revenge on me, the big fella. A lot of individuals. Some of them perhaps still do. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't take any chances with this individual because, as I said, he's not a coward. And once weapons were involved, even though that's on the street, and you're really supposed to leave whatever happened on the street in the street. That's the rule. Even if somebody robs you, stuck a blicky in your face. There have been situations where individuals have lost their brother to gang violence. And the individual has come on a prison yard anyway that killed his brother. And his homeboys, his car, his section, his faction told him that he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't do anything to this individual that killed his brother. That he had to leave that on the street. Now, you've had individuals who defy the rules and say, I don't give a damn what the rules say. I'm about to get this dude. Y'all just got to get me afterwards. Because when you attack this individual, whatever car he's from, whoever is up, it's a whole thing now. No matter what he did on the street, if he killed your mother, when you attack him in prison, his homies got to do something about it. And that means your homies got to do something about it. So everyone is involved. So they say, man, you got to leave that on the street. Hell no. I'm about to kill him. Right here in front of all of y'all. I ain't leaving nothing on the street. This dude dead. Now, I'll kill one of y'all too for telling me to leave it on the street. If you do something to my brother or my mother, that's what's going to happen. Damn the rules. But you supposed to leave this sort of stuff on the street? In the county jail, the rules are a bit different. The structure is really non-existent for the most part. And people flout whatever protocols there are all of the time. And so again, even though the rules may dictate, if you will, to let this situation go because it happened on the street, I just can't take that chance. It's either him or me at this point. I'll let you know exactly what happened. I'll do the part 2 today. And I'll let you know exactly what happened when the big fella's life was on the line. When it was him or it was me. Stay safe and stay free, people.